Hi friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and I wanted to come on here to work on my guest check, my altered guest check for Jodi Lewis Creations. She has a hashtag ABCJLC, and I want to come on here to do the letter E. I am quite behind. I'm not even gonna pretend. I don't know. I just don't think I can do stuff in an orderly manner. So, but I told myself I was going to do all the prompts this year. Because last year, I think I stopped somewhere around this time. I think I got to H. I remember doing like a house and heron. And I don't know what happened to I. And then I just was like, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. And so I'm like, that's silly. And there's not a huge time, it would be nice if I was caught up. But so the hashtag is hashtag ABCJLC 2026. I just wanted to make sure I said that right. So I have been altering guest checks. A lot of people do the Rolodex cards or index cards. I've had a whole bunch of guest checks. I think it's cool to alter them. They're a little bit thick material and it's kind of cool. I don't know. Anyway. So E, I wrote it on the back. Egypt, 8, I, and energy. So energy, I'm using the sun, which is a total source of energy. I thought about using light bulbs, and then my brain was like, what about the sun? And I looked it up, and it's like legit an energy source. So this is Tim Holtz's stencil 116, and I used it for my version of the sun, and I used it with slippery when wet lunar paste, not to get confused with the solar. The solar is like lighter, still pretty, but this is gold for sure. So there's that, and then I have these pieces are from Tracie Fox, and they are called the Papyrus Phenomenon. And I happened to stumble upon this set. I guess I was in her store looking around, and I've had it for a few months. I was like, this is cool, because I like Egypt, and I haven't done anything with it. So when this whole E thing came up, I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. Let me show you a couple other, like that's cool. And this is just, I'm pretty sure just one sheet that I cut. They were all on there. There's some spooky looking pages where they're kind of in, like, I don't know, I guess looking for artifacts. I don't know, so a little creep factor going on, which is cool. And then I like that strip right there. Even though I guess I probably would have gone this way, but what are we gonna do? All right, so I wanted an eye, even though he's got a great eye. And then there's the 8s. I figured it's already printed on here, right there. There's 2 of them. So, and so what I wanted to do is sometimes I think I overthink these things, and that's why I don't make it. And I know that's silly. So I'm really appreciative to see other people's, because sometimes I'm like, why can't I just stick some stuff down? Not that that's what they're doing, but, or maybe I think too much about the orientation, and it's really just to have fun and get out stuff. So I have this really cool watercolor palette that I got from a watercolor class I took a couple weeks ago. And I bought it. There was a little situation you could buy it, and it was brand new before the class. And so I have sparkly, but this was really fun. So what I thought I would do is I'd take a little bit of water and just kind of bring it into the background of this. Ooh, that's very blue. And I'm pretty sure this will be a resist. I think I just wanted to watercolor something. That's possible. Do you guys have watercolors? Have you guys done this challenge? If you have not, if this is the first time you're hearing about Jodi Lewis, go check her out. I think she's super fun. She's very creative, and she does a great job. She runs a Facebook group, so you can go answer a few questions, be a part of that. And then she also has another challenge, but I have found that I can only do so many challenges because I like to do what I want to do too. So sticking to my own kind of creative schedule, you know. But I do love a prompt challenge. Yeah, so we're just kind of want that to have a wispy edge. We'll see, I don't know. And maybe I don't know how much I'm gonna cover up either. I feel very daring having all my little pieces right there while I'm trying to splatter. Ooh, that looks cool. Then I just have to change out my water. So that's gonna dry a minute. And then, like I said, I was gonna put this on there. Like, that's just so cool. So, yay. I love when you get to play with something that you want to play with. So I think I might distress a little bit. Let me see. I think Egypt is so cool too. You know, one of the like ancient civilizations. Sometimes I'll watch a show on TV about them. I found out, like, I don't know, a couple years ago, that they found a boat in one of the pyramids, and it was for whoever was buried to, you know, go across the ferry. And I was just like, wow, that's intense. And that they had secret, like secret hallways, so that the people who worked inside there are the servants. Like, once the person passed or whatever, they could, like, well, no, they would already be, I don't know. I thought they had, like, worked in there, and then, like, once it was done, then they could, like, escape. They didn't have to, like, stay in there. Ooh, that's even cooler than I thought. Yeah, see, I think I end up covering it, but it's okay. Covering the splatters. Maybe we'll do like this. I have some pop dots too that I thought I might pop dot them. Give them some dimension. Oh, you know what else I have? I have stamps. Hold on a second. See, I have these Egyptian stamps, like $1.97, way back in the day. Plaid Enterprises, 2003. That's really cool. So, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I might, once this is dry, stamp some of these in the back. Don't you think that would be cool? And then we've got Energy, Egypt, I, and 8. So we're covered. So I'm going to go use my little heat tool, and I will be right back. Okay, I thought what I might do is practice with Lost Shadow and see if that kind of comes up. If not, then I think I'll use black ink. But let's see. So I used my Tim Holtz heat tool to kind of dry this out a little bit faster. And I'm pretty sure, you know what we can do too? I inked this, but nothing says we have to keep it the same size. So let's just tear these sides. We'll tear them. There we go. Actually, there we go. All right, so we'll tear it. Ooh. There we go, like that. So if I want something, that's a good question. Let's try this. I don't know what symbols mean or anything like that. So we'll stick it here first. Okay, so you see where it's kind of light. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. I think I wanted it a little bit darker. So we will do it this way. I've got this notepad here. One moment, please, while I figure out my life. All right. All right, so if I... Oh, I kind of like that one. All right, so... There, yeah, you see, you can totally see that one show up. You can see this like sort of outliney kind of situation there, but that's okay because we're gonna glue this one here. I'm gonna pop this one up, and then I'm gonna put another, maybe this. All right, and then I think this might be Nefertiti. She's so cool. We can put her here. Interesting how the stamp is made. All right, so there's, oh, I didn't really want to cut her face off. Oh, all right, well. All right, so I think I was thinking that I might try to use her somewhere else. It's pretty cool. Like, to make some ephemera, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's what I'm trying to think about. Like, hey, I don't have to just use her for an Egyptian style situation. Alright, we're going to place that there. And then I have a whole bag of, like, I call them pop dots, dimensional tape. And then I've got a ring of it too, but I'm trying to make sure, either way, I just make sure I remember to use it. It is cool. And this is from Stampin' Up, and so it's not too tall. If you had craft foam, you could do this too and glue it on both sides. I've done that before. And then you don't want to waste this part either. You can cut that and put that on there, which I think is nice. Use the whole page. All right, he's totally gonna be pop dotted off. Or up, I guess. Pop dotted up, not off. If he's off, then we won't get to see him, and that'd be very sad. All right. Okay. So we'll put him here. Oh, yeah, I think that turned out good. I feel like I need a little something. I mean, it's Egypt, right? We're talking about pharaohs and stuff. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does. Okay. So, we're just going to line it. Aw. Not perfectly. And I smushed off her face. Just kind of boo. I know this has a weird, like, where did my mat and stuff stop? Alright, I have to fix that. Then let me do this. Yeah, if you, like I said, this came from Tracie Fox. If you're new to Tracie Fox, check her out. She's got some great Halloween stuff, and then she also has a great, like, art. If you're in the market for, like, looking for, like, art supplies and stuff, I think she's got some. I have an art set from her too. All right, so I don't like that. So how are we gonna fix it? Now I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. Can I cut that dude off? I don't know. I'm kind of sad because I did like her. So let me pause this because this might be some thinking happening here. Okay, so let's see if this worked. I tried to put some gems on there. That was not working. So we're going to take her and we will, found this tea-dyed paper. Oh, I did a good imprint that time. Oh. There we go. Well, let's see if we can fix her little snafu. That's too bad. I totally. So this is some, like I said, tea-dyed paper. That's seen a little bit better days. I can't tell you what happened to it. It looks like a cat, maybe. Tea-dyed or possibly coffee-dyed. I can't really remember. I think I've tried both. I don't do it very often. Just because I don't have places for it all to dry, but I like the effect. So. Ooh, I think she looks smart there. I like her there, but I kind of feel like I'm gonna save these. Ooh, a little fodder or something. I don't know, but I'm digging that. Okay, so I'm gonna put her there, but I feel like I need something to balance it out. Have you guys ever heard of it's a kid's book. It's called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And, like, if you give him a cookie, then he needs a napkin, and then he wants to look in the mirror, and then he sees a hair out of place, and now he needs scissors, and it's just this whole, like, kind of rigmarole. We'll kind of offset it that way. You know, all because he gave this mouse a cookie. That's how I'm starting to feel. We do this, now we need to do this. Now we need to do this. So, I don't know. He looks kind of official. So let's see. Let's bring the paper back. Alright, so what did I do? My left hand just put stuff off to the side. Makes no difference. But it does. I'm looking for stuff now. All right. I think this is a second. Maybe I've never used a stamp set, you guys. Oh, I did use that one. That's a good thing. I know a long time ago, there was a really cool Egyptian exhibit in Atlanta, and we took my parents, and me and my sister took my parents, and they live like 2 hours outside in a rural area from Atlanta, and we took them to lunch, and it was a really nice day. So, you know what, let me cut closer in. All right. All right, that looks like it's meant to be there, so I'm going for it. So I glued her. I almost feel like I need another element. You know what I mean? Like something right here. Maybe not. I was thinking like this is 1, and then this is 2, and then 3. Even though when they were in the background, they would have been the background. Well, maybe. Let's just give it a go. I mean, right? All right, so back opening up this. It's little enough. But I'll be so excited if this works. So Jodi's now on H. If that gives you kind of an idea about how behind I am. Like I said, I had to do Egypt, and I'm gonna try really hard to complete this alphabet challenge. I wanted to last year, and I don't know, I didn't, and that's okay. I guess I could go back, but I don't think I will. I can barely keep up right now. Oh yeah, that's better. I didn't even test it. Y'all see that? I just went straight for the glue. I didn't even look like, let's see. That's okay. All right. Ooh. Energy, I, Egypt, 8. I love it. I love it. I hope y'all do too. I hope you will go check out Jodi Lewis Creations, which will be down below. If you haven't already checked her out, play along. We'd love to see you. You can join the Facebook group. You have to answer a couple questions. No big deal. And yeah, then you can be inspired by everybody else. Alrighty, my friends. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. All right, bye-bye.